The following is a steel cage match, and it is for the WWE Championship. Now in this match, the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage with both feet hitting the floor.
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got rules in your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. They talk to me. They tell me things that I will do. They show me things I'll do to you. They talk to me. They talk to me.
You have to wonder what the #1 contender is thinking. Is this cold, uncaring steel the structure that's going to carry me, Mr. RKO, to the WWE Championship?
Well, I can tell you this, JR, from personally having been in these type matches, that is an eerie feeling when you step inside that steel cage. It's almost like stepping into a prison. Well, earlier Randy Orton going biblical on us when he said, "Judge not, lest ye be judged."
I found that a bit of irony.
Yeah, he might practice what he preaches. Nonetheless, it's going to be Judgment Day for Randy Orton or Triple H inside that steel cage.
The youngest champion in WWE history has a chance to make history again here tonight. One has to believe that Triple H is going to make the challenger and former champion wait.
I don't know if that's weight as much as it is anticipation.
No man in the history of the 45 years that the WWE Championship has been around has been champion more times than that man, Triple H. The prestige of this championship is overwhelming in this industry. It was 45 years ago yesterday in Madison Square Garden when Bruno Sammartino beat Buddy Rogers to become the WWE Champion. And here we are tonight, inside Steel, for the most coveted title on the line. And what an opportunity for Randy Orton.
And I have to believe that both these men, Randy Orton and Triple H, full well realize that neither of them will be the same after this match.
This is the 10th Judgment Day. The WWE title has been defended 8 times at this event. It has changed hands twice. And the irony of Randy Orton being a 3-time champion, there's one common denominator. That is, Orton has been beaten 3 times by one man, the Game, and only one man. Sometimes Randy Orton has psycho eyes.
Introducing first, the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton. And from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Triple
Again, ladies and gentlemen, as Senior Referee Mike Chioda gives the men their instructions, they're very simple. This match must be won by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage, which equates to both feet touching the floor. There can be no disqualifications in this matchup. Obviously, with the cage, countouts are a non-issue.
Boy, you know, the expression how some competitors have a poker face, a stone face that shows no emotion, but not Randy Orton. You can read a novel in his face. His face shows every expression. You can see the disdain he has for Triple H. You can see how he covets the WWE Championship. You can see all of his emotions, that pin-up rage in the face of Randy Orton. Oh, look at this! He's
And Orton quickly, what a smart move by Orton. Looking to escape the cage and win the match in the blink of an eye.
Orton trying to get out of the cage before the steel door was even closed. Oh!
And Orton just ran the door and cracked the head of the champion. Expect extreme physicalities in this extreme environment.
Check out this cage door being slammed into the head.
Already the environment has had an extreme effect on this match, as the Game is still reeling from the steel door to the head.
Boy, these guys just trading massive right hands here. This can't go on all night.
Orton trying to gain an advantage. Again, easier said than done. And that high Hardy race-like knee found its mark. A nice knockdown. Triple H is such a ring general. Has such a presence in the ring.
Like you said before, we're not likely to see many wrestling holds applied inside this steel cage.
Well, the steel can be your partner or it can be your executioner.
Oh, look out! Blocked!
Oh, and the cage has no prejudice as to whose skin it takes. And Randy Orton looking to climb over the cage and escape, which is one way of winning.
Oh, my!
A big right hand.
Oh, man!
The Game stepped right into the right hand. And Orton was a little bit out of it there. Kind of, the ropes held him up.
Uh-oh! Orton set himself too soon, set himself up for a swinging neck breaker. Hey!
Hook of the leg, and we got a 2 count, says referee Mike Chioda. And again, remember, no disqualifications in this matchup. So if Triple H wants to pound away for 5 minutes on the handsome features of young Randy Orton, that's just fine by the rules of this match.
Oh, man. Knee of the game driven right into the forehead. Oh.
Here we go, another cover. And the game forcing the issue now, beginning to build that momentum, get inside Randy Orton's head. 2 close near falls created by the champion. And as sure as I say that, momentum looks like it may be changing.
Momentum could change in the blink of an eye in this match with these 2 great competitors. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Slingshot, oh!
And the game right into the cage. Face first, catapulted by Randy Orton.
Wow. Watch here as Orton uses the cage, as you said, his ally, every opportunity.
Orton looking at the cage as a resource. And again, Triple H thrown over the top rope into the steel.
Oh, and his body just being raked by that unforgiving cage as he falls down. Oh, Orton's lip already busted.
Talking about Orton's eyes. They can tell many, many stories. And so can a steel cage, as you could hear at home, the game's head bouncing off the steel.
It's just, oh man.
These are the kind of matches that shorten careers.
I can't believe it. Look at Triple H's head snap off that steel cage. Oh!
And an overzealous #1 contender was fought off for a moment, but then continues to be relentless in his attack. Oh, that's nasty. That DDT is absolutely devastating, and Orton's got a chance. Orton's got a chance here. The high impact may do it. The DDT got him a near fall, almost a 3 count. #1 contender using a choke, which is legal in the confines of this steel cage.
Choke, fist, anything goes. The game just absolutely reeling here.
Triple H being strategic in that guard position, trying to cover up, and did a good job of it, trying to ward off those right hands by Orton.
You can try to ward them off, but believe me, those blows had an effect. That one did as well.
The 3rd generation star teeing off, and the game kicked out in what seemed to me, maybe I'm wrong, in a little bit more of a desperation mode in that kick out.
Well, once again, pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage with both feet hitting the ground. That's the only way you're going to win this match.
Orton trying to crimp the neck of the game, restrict the flow of blood to the brain if he can. Same effects as the sleeper, same effects as a choke.
See Triple H doing everything in his power to turn.
Right in those ribs.
Man,
multiple shots.
Huge right hands. Oh, reversal.
Oh, and a beautiful power slam. Orton's wrist took a pounding, and now the game is the one that is going to have to rebound here. The cover quickly, and another near fall. We are looking for 1 fall, or 1 submission, or 1 man to escape the cage with both feet touching the floor to determine a winner for the WWE title.
The game in such a shape right now. If Orton decides to try to climb over that cage or go out that door, Triple H is going to be hard-pressed to stop him.
You look at Orton circle and stalk the game, and I'm glad I'm not a mind reader, because I don't think I want to know what Orton's thinking, what's going through his mind right now as he surveys the damage that has been done.
Oh, deep, dark thoughts. Evil, pure evil.
We know Orton is remorseless. And a hard kick right to the thigh. And of course, as General Manager William Regal looks on, Triple H certainly isn't one of Regal's favorites, to say the very least, but be that as it may, the game has responded on 2 occasions from 2 career-threatening injuries to his quadricep, his thigh muscles, as Orton trying to exploit that, and that could do it right there. The knee to the sternum. And another Orton, again going right back to the cover. Pulling that leg back over the body, using great leverage. And there's not a lot of leverage in these kicks.
And look at Orton, he seems to be shifting it into another gear, into high gear here now.
Orton has used kicks. Very effectively, but that knee drop wasn't effective.
Well, one thing you got to appreciate about Orton is his aggression, but sometimes he can be too aggressive. We just witnessed. Man.
Orton beating the game to the punch, not once but twice.
Uh-oh.
That chop block. And that takes you back to the Evolution days of when Ric Flair was running with the game and Batista and Randy Orton.
Randy Orton said earlier that when he was a member of Evolution, Triple H didn't teach him anything. Check this shot block out one time.
And now the figure 4 leg lock.
Just being a member of Evolution should have taught Randy Orton to watch out for that chop block and this hole, the figure 4.
Two things to think of here. One, Orton may submit, which gives the game the victory. Secondly, if Orton's movement, his legs are damaged, he's going to have a hell of a time escaping the cage. He can't run, he can't walk. Hard to escape. And the cerebral assassin pulling Orton back to the center of the ring.
And this is great strategy by the game. Even if Orton reaches the ropes, Triple H doesn't have to break the hold. Orton's going to have to find some other way to get out of this figure 4.
The ropes will do that.
Why is the referee counting?
I have any idea.
He got to the rope.
Referee was right, he got to the ropes, but... Oh, look out! Orton tried the RKO. Man, we took her out the ball. And that game trying to... The pedigree counter. Good Lord, that RKO could come at any place, at any time. And we just about saw it. And you have to believe that if we do see... Oh, wait a minute.
Orton looking at that cage door.
Remember, Orton's feet have got to touch the floor.
Cage door's open. Orton enough to get the game. He's got to realize it now, but he's got to muster up the strength to stop him.
Orton can become WWE Champion by escaping the cage. Both feet got to touch the floor. The hands don't count. Only the feet. Orton had at least half his body out. And now Orton's right there. The opportunistic Orton looking to escape the cage. And the,
Wait a minute, I don't think Triple H realizes Orton has that chair.
The game kicked away and Orton deciding to use that steel chair instead of escaping out the door.
And it's all legal.
Oh, this is all about destroying the legacy of the game.
Oh!
Orton's still holding on to that weapon. Well, not anymore. Orton's going to be lucky to hold on to his teeth with those big right hands from the champion.
Oh, face buster.
And the cover. Triple H got the cover. Oh, did he get? Man, alive.
How close was that?
Yeah. I thought that was a 3 count, but Makiela's wearing the striped shirt, not us.
The game realizing
That steel chair is legal.
Hey, say hello to my little friend.
The chair is as legal as a chin lock.
Triple H just delivered a face buster. Here's a head buster. Oh, no!
But then again, so is a low blow.
Oh!
And we may have just seen the most deciding maneuver in this WWE title matchup. And by the looks of Orton's eyes, he thinks so. Smack a steel and flesh. Tell the story. Orton doing the judging.
Before this match started, I just thought these two men were only going to have to contend with the steel cage walls, but now the steel chair in the ring.
The DDT was on the steel chair, but this should do it here. Randy Orton could be the next. No! And quite honestly, that was as near a 3 count as one could get. The DDT on the chair. The game said he would wrestle this match as if his life depended on it. And we're seeing that.
Now what evil intentions are going through the minds of Randy Orton.
We have categorized Orton as remorseless. And we're seeing that exact emotion in the #1 contender.
He's like a viper. He's just stalking the game here. Look at how calculating, how cold this Orton is.
Orton is a premeditated assassin.
He's got intentions of RKOing the game on that chair. Whoa!
And the game has intentions of doing anything he can to retain the W. Oh! Drop toe hold. Orton's face bouncing off the chair. And the irony of that is that it was a steel chair that Orton introduced into the match. Arm over. 2 and 2.
That's pure instinct.
Orton, the 3rd generation superstar. As we said, the youngest champion ever in the WWE. Some things do come very instinctively for Randy Orton. He is an amazing in-ring competitor.
Check out this intended RKO countered by the game. Orton's head right into the cage and then head right into the steel chair.
Great maneuverability by the game, but nonetheless, Orton still has the advantage, and Orton is thinking about escaping the cage.
Orton is on his way out.
Orton's looking to make bail and become famous. Boy, this is where it gets dangerous right here. Both men standing on the top rope. No. The cage invites another victim.
Oh, this is an opportunity for the game. Here he goes.
Triple H can retain his title.
No, Orton's up.
Triple H on the top of the cage. This could be disaster or elation. And it looks as if Orton has prevented the game's escape. A measured right hand. Orton looks manic. Orton looking at the cage, then looking back at the game.
I think he's partially exhausted. He's trying to decide whether he should deliver more punishment or try to escape. And I think he's decided on escaping.
Orton has got to get that leg over. I think he's got it. If Orton can get his right leg over the cage, well, that's a big if. Triple H pulling Orton back into the, oh man, again. The steel cage. inviting disaster.
Orton is absolutely amazing. It's like he gets knocked unconscious, but as soon as he hits the mat, he comes back to. Oh my gosh!
What the hell is Triple H trying to underhook both arms?
I think Triple H was intending a pedigree from that top rope. Can you imagine the damage that would have done? Oh! Oh!
Well, there was some damage right there, and now Orton has a golden opportunity. It would seem if fatigue is not his enemy. Randy Orton can escape the cage and become WWE Champ.
Both of these men exhausted. Orton mustering the strength to pull himself to the top of that cage. But can he get over? Can he make his way down? He's over.
Orton's got to swing his other leg over, and he's got it done. Orton, if Orton drops down and touches
he can't drop from that distance.
Triple H on top. My God, look at the strength. The game, the will to remain champion. This is nothing but, my God, look at this. Good grief.
Triple H holding Orton in midair just by a chokehold.
Orton just got front face locked and was dangling at the top of the cage, and that was some hellacious power and the will to maintain the control. And
oh!
But another hard shot to the head.
And now Orton's got to try it again. Here he goes.
Come hell or high water, Orton's going to escape if he possibly physically can. Well-placed kicks again to the head. Orton,
oh! Well, there's the Game Zone version of that low blow that Orton delivered earlier.
Both men fatigued. Both men have tasted the steel. Both men have been punished. The Game and Randy Orton competing for all their worth for the WWE title.
Boy, this match is still up for grabs. Who's going to win this, JR?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Oh!
Oh! A double-A version of the spine buster.
Uh-oh.
The spine on the pine.
Well, the Game seems to be feeling it. And Orton may be feeling that chair momentarily.
The Game that placed that chair there for no reason.
JR, I'm sensing a pedigree.
I think you're right.
He's hooked. Oh, wait! Oh! Oh!
The counter and the Game spine and neck on that steel chair. I think more neck than spine. Bounced off the steel chair. And now the question is, can Randy Orton capitalize on that counter?
Orton stumbled, and I think he thought he was going towards the door, but he's in the wrong corner.
There are those.
The punch!
Look out, look out!
Oh, man!
Orton looking to kick the... Oh! Orton looking to kick the Game's head off, but the Game took Orton's head off with a steel chair. Pedigree! A thunderous pedigree! A hook of the leg! And we've got a winner! Triple H said he was going to compete as if his life depended on it, and that's exactly what he did. The mental and physical toughness of the Game has seen him retain his WWE title.
It was all about the steel cage, and the steel chair.
But ladies and gentlemen, as we alluded to earlier, can either of these two men ever be the same after what they put their bodies through here tonight?
Well, Randy Orton took the best that the Game had to offer. Everything that Triple H dished out, Randy Orton took it.